Welcome inside the Harry Howell Arena in Waterdown, Ontario for the opening day of the 2025 Allan Cup Hockey Challenge. The opening game of the tournament features an all-Ontario battle between the Dundas Real McCoys and the Stoney Creek Tigers. Starting goalies for this afternoon's matchup, in between the pipes for the Tigers from Stoney Creek, it's the Swede native of Daniel Svedin. And in between the pipe, for the historic Dundas Real McCoys, they turn to Ryan DeMello. It's the opening game here at the Allan Cup Hockey Challenge in Waterdown. The puck drop is next on 519 Sports. Quickly on at Phil Brewer for the Real McCoys as they battle right behind the goal now. Picked up once again by the Real McCoys. Centering pass to the far side, but a great stop as Svedin will get across with the blocker. Now it's trying to just be batted out. And it's picked up by Dundas. Face-off won by the Real McCoys. They'll spin it back to the blue line to Silva. He walks in through traffic. What a great tip, but that one goes out of play. But you can't ask for a better tip from Bonello, but it goes off the crossbar and out of play. So many iconic Stoney Creek hockey teams. The Stoney Creek Sabres now. The girls hockey program, the former Allan Cup team. Has this one thrown out front. Great save, DeMello, as he robs the Tigers right out front with the leather with 10:35 to go in the opening period. Polizini will chip that one in. One of two Polizinis on this team. Webster applies pressure. Now to the far wall with 6 minutes to go here in the opening period. Bonello, lead pass. Didn't get much on that one. Couldn't connect with Webster. Back they come the other way for Stoney Creek. Big hit right inside the Real McCoys end as coming down the tracks. Freeney stepped up. Tried to throw right back on goal. Battling for it here in the near corner. Dundas, a little bit of pressure late here as Longpre throws it on goal, but a great stop. Spins into the slot, rebound, what a stop, Svedin, as he's able to sprawl out and make a tremendous stop. Still scoreless, and Svedin, the reason why so far, is now it comes to Silvestri through the middle of the ice. Here comes Silvestri, the shot. This one right at DeMello, who will gobble it up for the whistle. Stoney Creek and Dundas play each other all year, of course, as Jacob Bush now through the middle of the ice. Here comes Bush, the shot. He gets stood up. And now back to the line, kept in by Stoney Creek. This one hits a glass stanchion right into the high slot, trying to follow it up. Here comes the Tigers in, but a great stop as DeMello gets the blocker out just in time. He's able to complete the pass, though, back to Webster. Here comes Danilo. Danilo in, he takes the shot, but a great stop once again by Ryan DeMello. Face off inside the Dundas Real McCoy end. This one tipped out front, they score! Not sure if it's going to be a defenseman goal of Koroganek. He's the one who they're all pointing to. And it's a great tip, and he'll lead the line, and the Stoney Creek Tigers will get the tournament's first goal on a beautiful tip out front. They go up 1-0. The McCoys trying to work themselves right back into this hockey game. Only one goal so far, and it belongs to Koroganek. The shot wide, and that one all the way to the far side. Dundas, stretch pass, Carr the shot, but a great stop by Svedin again as he's able to make a terrific acrobatic save. Gets the puck deep, picked up on his stick, Bonello. This one, shot on goal, Svedin is stopping it. Now back to the line through Bonello. Carr, he slides that one all the way across. Goluboff tries to center it out front. Svedin is down, they score! Nolan Sheeran picks up the loose puck out front, and he goes right over top of Svedin. And now they're going to wave off the goal, as they're going to call a penalty, I believe, waving off the goal. So what we thought was the game's tying goal, it'll stay 1-0. So a very interesting call here to make it 1-0. It would have been 1-1 as Nolan Sheeran would have got credit with the goal. However, Ryan Elford says no. As now, right away, they go right at the goaltender. And, of course, that one waved off, as that's going to be a penalty now, as DeMello is down. Settling things down, Madge, that one will be dumped in. Good penalty kill here, though, from the Stoney Creek Tigers out front. Madge, he's wide open, and an empty net for Madge will make it a 2-0 Stoney Creek Tiger lead. Dylan Madge, a terrific shorthanded goal. He's able to chip the puck out, works it free to the far wall, and he's left with an empty net to make it a 2-0 Tiger lead. has the game's opening goal and the winner so far, as Kronogoric will send it across. And across the line they come, centering pass, but a great chance right at the buzzer. And he couldn't believe he missed that empty net, but a great chance for David Ling as the horn sounds. But it is a 2-0 Stoney Creek Tiger lead at the end of 2 periods of play. Quickly on it, here comes Webster once more. He chips that one ahead. The lead pass for Poliziani. He scores! Poliziani up over the glove, and he makes it 3-0 for Stoney Creek. Goluboff the shot. A tremendous block, and that's going to sting. Near-sided comes the shot. Nixon right on goal. Svedin, loose puck. Mad scramble as everybody tries to grab someone here. As Goluboff will send his man down, and a penalty coming, and I think he's going to get the penalty. Now James, centering pass, as James' shot gets denied, and it's played right back out. This one a chance the other way. Here comes Wood in on goal. Penalty shot incoming potentially. And they point to center as the penalty shot incoming as Wood gets hauled down and goes right into the Swedish netminder of Svedin. So it'll be Mackenzie Wood, a penalty shot here for the Dundas Real McCoys with a little over 5 minutes to go in the third. A big chance in this game. Wood comes in slowly on his forehand, tries to go in, and he scores! Dipsy doodles in, and Wood will finally break through Svedin, and he gets the first one for the Real McCoys, a penalty shot marker with 5:05 to go here in the third period. De Silva, top of the near hash marks, winds and fires, bouncing puck, doorstep, Bonello, somehow the puck stays out again, and a terrific stop as the Swedish phenomenon right now of Svedin, absolutely fantastic. This one scores! Through traffic to Silva. He'll get the Real McCoys right back within one. A power play goal with 2:25 to go. Will go up over the blocker to make it 3-2. Longpre across to the other side of the ice with pace, and across the blue line they come. Takes the shot, and it trickles right on the line, stays out. The net comes off. And wow, you can't get any more than that. And again, the shot right after from Goluboff will draw a crowd. But the official of Elford right in the perfect spot as the puck trickles across the goal line with 1:53 to go. As this one's chipped off the boards, and now back comes Stoney Creek, a 2-0. Here comes Webster in. Great defensive play, able to slide back in time. 6-on-5 here for the Real McCoys. Under a minute to go. Mangos didn't elect to shoot. Tipped out front. Rebound right there on the doorstep. And they can't flip it over the top of Svedin. 3 seconds out front. Right a chance. Bouncing puck. Loose, and it's a mad scramble, but the horn has sounded. And the game will end with an absolute thriller here to make it a 3-2 final. A little bit of a scrum after the final buzzer, but they're inches away. Brad Bonello on the doorstep right at the buzzer. And what a chance that the Dundas Real McCoys had, inches and millimeters away. However, it's a final in the opening game of the Allan Cup Challenge. 3-2, the final score in favor of Stoney Creek. You can't ask for a better kickoff game to a tournament than that. The Stoney Creek Tigers will hold on to win 3-2. With Daniel Svedin, the winning goaltender, a 3-2 final. What a hectic last 5 minutes of that hockey game. Dundas poured everything on in the last 5 minutes. Take us through, from your point of view, what you saw and how you were able to keep cool, calm, and collected and hold on for a 3-2 win.
You know what, when you get down in the last 5 minutes, you know, you just need to throw everything at it. And I think this, to me, a 3-2 game, you know, that's a team victory. I think everyone was buying into our program here, and, you know, we're throwing bodies at the puck and trying to make it easy for me so I could see it. You know, if I can see the first shot, it makes it easier, right? But Dundas did a great push to come back. I mean, that was closer than we wanted it to be. You know, 3-0 is a big difference, right? But hey, we came out with a win. That's all that matters at this point.
This is a long week, and of course today being Easter Sunday, you've been around this league a long time and playing a long time. Talk about the support needed from the friends and family in the stands, of course, on Easter Sunday, and the support this team has here battling all week long.
Yeah, I think everyone is playing senior, right? Everyone have families, kids. You know, Easter is a time with family, so it's hard to get away with it. But I think we have supportive wives, to let us say, especially like a guy like me being 42, and still get to play about, right? So, but we have a supported crew here, and the same with all the guys working around the team. It's not just the players, right? There's everyone else too. So yeah, we have a good group here.